CEO of a company called Mobio, and we're a company specialized in indoor location-based services. And we're a five-guy group from Turku, most are from Åbo Academy, and I'm from Aalto. And our brainchild is called Wireless Information Point, also known as VIP. Wireless Information Point is agile information point for smartphones for indoor-based locations. And the idea started that we thought that the traditional way of distributing information indoors is kind of outdated, and there must be a better way of doing it. We have these big info screens, and the version 2.0 at the moment seems to be the touch screen in shopping malls and airports and so on. And the thing with the touch screens is that they're really expensive to install and for maintain and so on. They're not that interactive and agile as we want to be. And the brainchild that we came up with was Wireless Information Point. Wireless Information Point is the way to distribute the same information and a lot more interactive content to the mobile devices that people are already using. At the moment we use Android. We're going to do iPhone version and of course Nokia QC version as we're in Finland, and maybe a Microsoft version if we get a phone from somewhere or something like that. We don't have the development tools at the moment, but just a thought that came up in my mind. We've been thinking of it. But the thing is, with the mobile version, we can do it much more efficiently, give the same content that you have in these info screens, and also have it in your hand. The extra features that we have, such as just for providing content, we also are able to do indoor location-based services. We have a Wi-Fi network that we can use for doing indoor navigation and step-by-step navigation for indoor places. And also we can have user and location-based services such as advertisement, location-based reviews, and stuff like that, depending on what kind of location we are putting it on. The places that wireless information point can be set up are like the usual airports, cruise ships. Actually, wherever you can put up a Wi-Fi network or it's already existing, we can also use the existing ones. So shopping mall would be kind of the obvious one, but also like cruise ships, campus areas, museums, and airports. A good example could be like user's case scenario, like airports. I'm always kind of always on time guy. It's not one or two times that I've always been almost late from the flight. So let's say I come to an airport. I take my phone, I pick up the wireless information point application from my phone. I get the exact location where I am. I can get the schedule, real-time schedule of the timetable, see if my flight is late or it's on time. Damn, it's on time, so I'm late. So I need to be running. I get the step-by-step instruction where the gate is and where I need to go. When I get to the gate, I can check in for my flight throughout the application. So I can do pretty much everything that I need to do at the location through this application. And the application and the things that you can do through this depends on the location where it's set up. It can be really easily modified. For example, if I go to a shopping mall, I need to find the binoculars or sexy phone or something. I just write phone and it shows which stores in this location sells phone. I can see the prices, everything. Just click on the one I like and hit step-by-step into navigation to the place where I want to go. And after I bought the phones, I can review the place, was the service good, give few stars, and some mini review of the place, and so on. The model that we're selling this, our business model, we sell this as a project places, the buildings, and how we want to keep this really cost efficient. Our goal is that we can set this up in any building, anywhere, in one day. And that's a big promise because like these info screens and so on, they cost tens of thousands each. We can make the same value with lots less cost. And other thing is that as the software that we have, there's a really easy to use web interface for the users that they can manage the content themselves, put the ads on, manage the content and the information they want to give, change everything every day if they want to. And that's we're going to sell as software as a service for the building owners. And for the end user, we want to keep this free, and it can be get through the app market. So our end game is we want to create more value to our customer and help our customer to create more value to their customers, to the end user. And all this we are able to do much more efficiently and cheaper than the players in the game at this moment. Thank you. Questions?